Imagine diving 30,000 feet into the Mariana Trench to find the perfect pearl, only to realize the person you're giving it to is currently standing in a kiddie pool, and they're worried about getting their knees wet. It's exhausting, isn't it? Being the one who loves with all caps energy while they respond in lowercase. Welcome to the psychological circus of caring deeper than they do. You aren't just in a relationship, you're running a marathon while they're taking a nap on the sidelines. This matters because right now you're probably being taxed for your own intensity. You've been told you're too much, too sensitive, or overthinking it. In a world that treats emotional detachment like a superpower, your ability to care deeply feels like a bug in the system. But here's the reality. Your depth isn't the problem. The problem is that you're trying to dock a cruise ship in a backyard pond. You're looking for a soul-level connection, and they're just looking for a vibe. Here is the uncomfortable psychological truth. You aren't actually in love with them. You are in love with the potential you've projected onto them. Because you care deeply, you assume they must have the same capacity. You're treating them like a finished masterpiece, while they're still just a rough sketch of a person who doesn't know what they want for dinner. Stick around, because I'm going to explain the equity theory of relationships and why your overcaring is actually a defense mechanism to avoid the pain of being alone. Let's look at equity theory. Psychology suggests that we are happiest when the input-to-output ratio is equal. When you care deeper, you are doing 90% of the emotional heavy lifting. You're the one planning the dates, initiating the talks, and analyzing the micro shifts in their tone. You're an unpaid private investigator for a crime that hasn't happened yet. Your brain is burning through glucose trying to maintain a bridge that the other person isn't even walking on. This isn't loving hard, it's hypervigilance. You're so busy trying to keep the relationship alive that you haven't noticed you're the only one providing the oxygen. Why do we do this? Because deep carers are often subconsciously attracted to people who are emotionally unavailable. It's a psychological game called mastery. You think if you can just love them enough, if you can just be selfless enough, they will finally wake up and match your depth. It's a hero complex. You want to be the one who finally cracks the code. But here's the kicker. You can't teach someone to swim in the deep end if they're terrified of the water. Your depth doesn't inspire them, it intimidates them. You're a high-definition 4K experience, and they're still trying to figure out how to work the remote. The move isn't to care less. The move is to care differently. Stop pouring your ocean into a thimble. Your too muchness is a gift, but it's a gift that belongs with someone who isn't afraid of drowning in it. Stop being a cheerleader for someone who won't even join the team. The next time you feel like you're caring too deep, ask yourself, am I building a bridge, or am I just standing in the rain waiting for a door to open that doesn't even have a handle?